Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Big Brain Time Debate Podcast. I'm Seth.
I'm Brees.
I'm Kyle.
Hey, I'm Joey.
Brees is a first-time guest here today because she is...
The resident Disney expert.
Whoa.
Yay!
We need one of those,
Yes.
especially for today.
I think the rest of us have like normal cultural osmosis. We've seen a few of these movies and we've seen a few of them a few times, but she's like a fan.
Yeah.
And I may have seen some of these the least, so I guess I'm going to be trying to be the objective judge type thing.
So what we're doing today is we're rating the Disney princes, not the princesses. They get so much hype. We're gonna talk about their awkward counterparts, the boys, and Joey,
Boys in the hood.
boys in the castle. You know.
Yeah.
Joey does not have much of an opinion on these, so he's gonna be our judge. If we say this is the correct. He's the one who's going to be the final decision on these things, but we're all going to argue to him over the rankings. Got my fancy tier list set up, and let's start at the top of the list.
Already. Who?
Prince Dimitri.
Okay, first question. Who is this?
This is Anastasia's prince, and
Oh.
So he got owned when Fox and Disney merged. So now he's owned by Disney. Originally, when the movie came out, he was not owned by Disney. He was Fox's first prince, and he married Anastasia.
So yeah, I haven't seen this film, but I'm going to vouch for this guy to be at least in C tier, entirely because he's in the same movie as Evil Rasputin.
You know what? I can live with that. I haven't seen this movie either. Took Russian history class. I stand that.
I put him in 8th place in my beautiful decimal system.
We only have 15 princes here, so right in the middle. So yeah,
Which would make sense with C.
Yeah, Joey, C tier sound good?
Yeah, I know nothing about this guy.
All right.
Right in the middle. I think that's a fair place. There he is.
There we go.
He got points knocked off. Let's just talk about why he got points knocked off.
Okay.
He in his maturity and his honesty, because he lied to Anastasia about not receiving money, and in his empathy and his emotional intelligence, because he was kind of out there trying to live the thief life, and so he committed an oh no, of which there are 5. Each of them will get reducted 20 points, and so he got a 20-point rejection for the big lie, or the big oh no.
You're gonna you have to explain to audience how you have ranked these.
Okay, so
hi
audience, this is my mathematical equation, and I have given men 0 out of 5, scoring, in the categories of maturity, openness, honesty, independence, respect, empathy, humor, sacrificial nature, loyalty, emotional intelligence, communication skills, and hardworkingness. Who knows? And then the big oh no-nos are non-consensual actions, no character arc, any abuse or gaslighting, if the prince is just eye candy, if he has no reason to like the main character, or if he has a big lie. So, big lie.
All right. That's Dimitri. Moving down a little bit, you seem to be pretty beforehand pretty positive on Sir Christoph over here.
Christoph, by all natures of the list, is in 3rd place, but I wrote on Brees's emotional list that he is in 1st place.
I hate Frozen, but
do you hate Christoph?
I don't know. I never felt like I never clicked with this guy.
Yeah.
So I never really kind of understood.
He seems like the better of 2 alternatives to me. It's like he's not the villain male character, so it's only him, the only other male character.
That's true. I mean, he's all right. I mean, I don't have any particular feelings
Okay, let's talk about where Kristoff scored big on my list. Respect, empathy, and emotional intelligence. He also committed an oh yes yes. He got 10
That
points.
seems worse than an oh no no.
He committed the oh yes yes of feminism, and so therefore received 10 points. If anyone remembers in the second movie, when he's riding along and going to save Anna, he scoops her up and is like, oh, what do you need from me? Instead of, oh, let me go save the day or do whatever I do with my big strong man sword. So yeah, he got 10 points for that. And out of 65 points, he ended up receiving 65. So he got 5 extra points out of, no, he got 65. He got a perfect score. Sorry, perfect score, 65 out of 65. Got 100%.
All right. I only, so Brees would put him up in S tier, but I'm guessing, yeah.
Yep.
Okay, I don't know. This guy, yeah, he kind of strikes me odd. There is the fact that he talks to his reindeer. His cleanliness is a bit of a question, right? Like he's eating right after his reindeer. He comes across a bit. There's sometimes, especially early on, where he's a bit surly and nearly a bit rude to Anna at points.
Yeah.
I'd rather go with A or B personally. So Kyle?
I'd be more opportune to C, but I could let him be B, I guess. I mean, I don't know. Like I said, I don't have particular feeling for this. So I mean he's I don't know.
Yeah. Can I
That's the best word I can come up with to describe this man.
Can I convince you to bring it up to A tier, considering he has been a hard worker all his life? He's got a good relationship with his reindeer that's basically a dog, you know?
And all of his rock parents.
And his rock parents. He was raised by rocks. That's pretty dope.
His humor is a 5 out of 5.
Rock lobster. Okay.
Okay. So Joey?
I'll let it pass, but I don't necessarily agree.
Yeah, sure.
A tier it is.
He's okay. I've got more people to argue for than this. This guy is small potatoes compared to what I've prepared.
Naveen.
Okay.
So,
May I start a little bit? Is that okay? I saw this movie for the first time, I think last year in quarantine. And I'd never seen this movie before, and I wanted to give it a try. And I ended up really liking it. And this guy was pretty good. Like, solid guy. He was a solid guy. I mean, he starts out pretty,
Horrible.
I wouldn't say sleazy, but, kind of like that. But he turns out at the end to be pretty good. Solid dude.
sleazy, don't you mean slimy with mucus? If you haven't seen this movie, that's very confusing. He turns into a frog. Anyway.
It's the Princess and the Frog. Okay.
Whoa!
Guess where Naveen is on my list? He's second to last. I have big problems with this man.
Ooh.
This man scored 0 in almost every category.
Oh no.
Explain.
So Naveen has problems in maturity. He has problems in honesty. He has problem in humor. No, not humor. Sorry, sacrificial behavior, loyalty, emotional intelligence, intelligence in general, compassion, or hardworkingness. Hardworkingness is the biggest one for me because literally at the beginning of the movie, all he wants to do is drink and party and have fun. Mm-hmm. And then he gets married to Tiana, lets her run her business, and just drinks and parties and has fun. And he doesn't do anything. He doesn't provide monetarily. He doesn't, I don't know,
maybe he
even
does.
Treat her as an equal. It's really annoying. He also was willing to marry just anyone. There's an entire song where he's like, oh, I have a brunette on my right arm and a blonde on my left or whatever. I'm so great. I have big problems with that. So
but
that's why he's second to last.
Doesn't he change his ways near the end of the film? I thought it felt like he had a good little. Oh, why is he spinning?
Whoa, the character arc.
His character
is changing.
I like it. I like it. visual representation. That's what you need. But I thought he had a good character arc where he kind of changed. I mean, sure, he was still kind of, party happy and all that stuff, but he seemed to be a better guy by the end of the movie.
Yeah, I would say that he wasn't, if he wanted what was best for Tiana, he would help her achieve her dream, and he didn't do that.
He supported her.
In a way, he supported her making money so that he could do whatever he wanted to do.
You might be maybe putting some more inferences into it. It's been a while since I've seen it, though.
I'll give that
I've only
to you.
ever seen it once, to be fair. So
fair.
So
it's a fun New Orleans movie.
Yeah, that's fair. Positive points for New Orleans beads and fun stuff like that. Okay. I will concede to not putting him in F tier. But that's what I will give up. Everybody else can outvote me though.
Seth, how do you feel?
I'm very comfortable with D. I might be willing to go E.
I'm comfortable with D. I'm comfortable with D. If we need to go to E, I'll live with it.
Joey?
So
I will
E
eventually
tier,
have
Seth,
this.
the
but my
process.
day is an F tier.
What's an F tier?
Nothing.
Your day?
Oh,
Oh,
it's the smolder.
Here he is.
The smolder.
The smolder.
I want to see everyone try to do
Oh.
this. The eyebrows. How in the world? Look at the eyebrow. The eyebrow goes like this.
It's impressive,
do it.
honestly. It's like Jack Black level over there. All right.
Okay.
It's a little, I'm not quite sure what to say about him on like the overall level, but I love him as a character,
He's very. I'm gonna use this as a term, Han Solo-ish. Very kind of. He's very roguish, but he's a good guy. He's a good guy on the inside, but he's very roguish and
Non-vocal like sidekick character too.
You're right. I am entering into the thesaurus or dictionary Han Solo-ish. Needs to happen.
Yeah. I just wanted to throw in real
Harvard
quick
stamp
also
of
the fact that
approval.
his silent sidekick character was actually initially his nemesis, which is not something you ever see.
Yeah, the horse, Maximus.
Oh, I love that movie.
All of the horse characters. This is a thing. All the horse characters in Disney are always good characters.
Now I'm thinking about Gladiator.
Sure.
Shoot. Okay. Never mind.
Lots of horses. So I put him 6th. And let's look at what he scored in. He scored very low in maturity and honesty because, he's a thief. But he scored very high in empathy, loyalty, and compassion and communication skills because he's a thief, so he's a good talker.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he didn't score so hot on, anything else.
Yeah, that's fair.
He's got the smolder for him, though, so.
Yeah, he's got that going for him.
And to be fair, he did die. He's the only Disney character to die because he came back to life, so he died. He's the Jesus character.
Screenwriting, cheating.
We have called so many people Christ figures on this podcast.
Too many, but it,
Oh,
that's how it
no.
goes.
We've got
The counter.
Yeah, there's the turkey. There's Kool-Aid Man. There was
No.
Batman, Julius Caesar. Shrek.
Julius Caesar?
That one was a lot
I feel
more.
like that's
I
like
regret
direct
that one.
blasphemy.
I regret that one. I didn't even do that. That was you, Seth.
Yeah, that was me. So, as much as I would love to put him in A tier next to my boy Kristoff, on the objective rating system,
I think he's a.
I think he's a B.
I can go with B.
B.
Joey, you good with B?
Yeah. B is, yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Seth, before you move on, I'm looking at your list. Do we have Prince Eric in here?
Yeah, where's
Did
Eric?
we forget him?
Did I not? I know I put him in here.
Is he
Is
Smith?
his face missing? Where is he? I put him in here.
Where's Eric? Like, where's Waldo? Dun, 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 dun.
So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna just go in here and palette swap Eric's hair at short notice.
There we go.
Oh well.
Is this
All right. My
The
bad.
angsty.
It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. I just wanted to make sure.
Thank you, Kyle, for your.
You're welcome. This is why I'm the secretary.
I'm just gonna
Oh,
do
you're
Prince
right.
Eric.
All right. Here's Prince Eric, ladies and gentlemen.
Yep.
What do we think of this man?
So it has to be
Definitely
censored a little
him.
bit.
You gotta censor him. His whole face it's too attractive.
Oh my
Okay,
goodness,
okay,
the
quick, okay.
eyebrows.
Okay, audience. Seth, explain.
So Prince Eric, I don't really know what to say about him except that he kind of looks like he should be played by Liam Hemsworth, but like a mama's boy version of Liam Hemsworth. And that's about the best compliment I can give to his appearance. I think he was a pretty good dude. He took Ariel in. He didn't seem to be taking advantage of her, the difficulty of her situation. And he drove a freaking boat into Ursula. And that's
true.
metal as
He
heck.
killed the villain. That's big points. He killed the villain.
It's really metal, so I'm gonna have to give him a little ring, a little lip piercing. All right, Brees.
So he's ranked 7th on my list.
Okay.
Just below Eugene and just above Dimitri. And let's see what he scored in. He scored really high in honesty, independence, loyalty / bravery, and he scored really poorly in hardworking, humorous, or mature.
Ooh, okay, maturity. You might have to explain that one.
Please.
Okay, so at the beginning of the film and the play, he's like, I just want to go out exploring, and that's all I want to do. I want to explore the world, and I don't want to do anything. And he's supposed to marry this princess, and he won't, and obviously that's fine. But I don't know. The vibes there for like, oh, I want to take my own independence and do something actually important just weren't there for me.
Yeah.
And then obviously kissing someone who's never spoken to you.
Yeah, but like if someone's mute, I don't think that necessarily negates their ability to be in a romantic relationship.
No, of course not. That's why he didn't receive the oh no. But I don't know.
The maturity.
I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, he could have found a different way for her to communicate with him, I feel like. Like, where was the notepad? Excuse me? It's like, write down, hello, I have no voice. Witch cursed me. Help. Love Ariel. I was the one who sang to you, love Ariel. The entire movie is fixed. Done.
Yeah.
Like all those videos of how it should have ended. It's like, oh, I have no voice. Witch cursed me. Help. Done.
Yeah, that's fair. Okay. So yeah, and I can see too with maturity. I mean, like the first time she sees him, he's on a boat full of hardworking men, and he's just playing with his dog.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm thinking he's either a B or an A.
I would say B because I mean
I can agree with B.
Also, how old is he?
He gets big points with me because he like literally, like I do appreciate like a final battle between like good and evil kind of stuff, and I like that he fought the bad guy, just Ursula. I like that he actually like fought a legit battle, so I can get major points for that.
I'll hold you to that for the princesses, sir.
Hey, they have had some fights if I remember.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, I'll put him there. I can agree.
Are we all agreed on B tier?
Yeah, that sounds good.
Live action him is coming up soon, so I'm excited about that.
So this man, I think he was designed by Bread. Look at his face. He's like if you took a statue and made it look less interesting. Just left all the rocky like
I have some strong opinions, so y'all go first.
Me as well.
was
Strong
pretty
racism vibes immediately. Huge no-no list. He scored 10th, only because there's a lot of abuse going on in that lower tier. And this guy, big oh no-nos in abuse and in only liking the girl for eye candy and having just no reason to like her. Yeah, he got some points because he got in front of a bullet for her dad, which is really cool. Go him. He also doesn't get points because he's racist.
Who is this?
This is John Smith.
This is the guy that
Pocahontas.
Okay.
face voice Mel Gibson voiced in Pocahontas.
Okay.
Okay.
His hair is ridiculous. Let's just
He
put
looks
it out
like a
there.
college frat boy to me. Like someone who would like
You're not
take
wrong.
down
You're
your-
not
take down
wrong.
your sandcastle on the beach. He looks like a jerk to me. Yeah, that's just the picture.
Beach bully bingo.
It's unfair to judge someone based on the picture, but
So I was bashing him initially when I pulled him up, and part of that's because I know that Pocahontas is a pretty contentious film in a lot of ways. I don't know, was he, because by the end, was he sort of on the side of let's not try to take gold and no, he doesn't go with let's leave, does he?
Well, he does. He says no fighting. They both say no fighting, but that's after, historically, friends, it's Bree's historical time. Dun, 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 dun. Historically, the man that is shot in this film trying to protect Pocahontas is actually her soon-to-be husband. So she was arranged historically to marry this man, and then he died because of John Smith and his friend. Even though he was simply protecting Pocahontas. So I feel like murder and accessory to murder should be big no points. So he's way down there in the list.
yeah, but this isn't, like judging people based on history. I mean, I think we have to take the Disney movie as the overt. I mean, if we're judging a prince by a Disney movie rather than history, because I don't know, I feel like you could take that point with other. Well, like you could be like, oh, how great was Eric, like in the Prince Grimm fairy tale thing, like, but that wouldn't be the same. You know what I mean?
I concede.
I might have to say this might be a special exception because he's the only one where they were trying to make it off of a real person and very much.
And the problem is, history minor time. I'm sorry. It is the most inaccurate portrayal of a historical figure that I've seen in a movie because, like, the real John Smith was a legit dude, saved Jamestown, did a bunch of other cool stuff. He might not have been the greatest guy, but he's a legit dude. This guy, I don't know what his deal is.
No, if I would say he was an upright dude in real life.
I didn't say he was an upright dude. I say he was a man's man. He was a dude's dude. Fought in a ton of wars, did a bunch of cool stuff, saved Jamestown before it died. May not have been, like I said, might have been the greatest, nicest man, but he was a dude.
Just guys being dudes.
This guy is not a dude.
What's better than this? Guys being dudes.
We've already established he looks like a frat boy. He's historically inaccurate, and if he was historically accurate, there'd be a lot of problems. So I vote we dump him into F tier.
Don't use this film for your history project, kids.
Yes, don't do it. It's
Don't
bad.
do it.
All right.
Don't do it. Or Mulan. Don't do it.
It's
So.
the disclaimer song. Okay, we're done. Yes!
I love this man.
S tier.
No.
S tier.
I mean, honestly, I've only seen like half of the movies that we've mentioned so far. I did see this movie quite often, and I really liked it.
Okay,
I will say
so
that there's no princess in that movie. Is there? It's just, well, there doesn't have to be though. It's just princes.
yeah, so him and Elsa are the two vibes. Oh, I guess also Merida, that don't have romantic interests. And he does have one in his show, but we're not going to count that. He scored very low on my list. But here's the thing: his humor might be an oh yes, yes.
Yes. Yes.
So he scored like 14th on my list, but that's because my list is like maturity, empathy, honesty, hardworking.
Yeah.
How old was he?
Don't know.
He's supposed to be like, well, he just inherited a kingdom. Did he like just turn 18 or something?
He came across to
Kinda.
me as like a 15-year-old.
This guy's a jerk at the beginning of the movie. This
Mhm.
guy is selfish, extremely selfish. Extremely
is.
selfish.
18.
Hey, there was our answer.
I'm really glad that he got turned into something. It was good revenge. Good job, Disney.
The humor, the breaking of the fourth wall, excelente. And he changes by the end of the movie. He still has his personality, but he changes his ways because through friendship. It's good.
Yeah,
Good
and that's
stuff.
how he has any points at all, because he committed an oh yes, yes of character arc. So he has points. So the highest that I am willing to put him is C, but I can be beaten, so let me know.
I was
Seth?
gonna, yeah. I thought D tier seemed pretty level.
Yeah.
As far as princes go, he's a pretty bizarre ruler. As far as the Disney movie characters go, he's pretty fantastic. And as far as princes go, as counterparts to princesses, he doesn't even rank because there is no princess unless you count Yzma. So
That's why he
We gotta
belongs
do
in a
Disney
tier of his
villains.
own.
We've got to do Disney villains. That'd be
Yes.
so fun.
also, I'd like to point out, because he is the one to break the fourth wall and he was doing it before the Deadpool movie, let me just adjust his photo a little bit. I'm having too much fun vandalizing these men.
Why? Who is that girl I see?
Who is the boy I see staring straight back? It's Deathstroke.
It's I was going for
I should have
Deadpool.
added singing
Oh.
skills, because do you know? Oh my goodness, Kristoff, yes. Florian, okay, he's okay. We'll get to him later.
Okay.
Okay. I want to see him, and I want to see him higher. But if I'm overruled, I guess I'm overruled.
So
I
actually,
can save him for another day.
I think I was the only one arguing for D tier, and I rather like this fellow. So C tier.
I will concede
Yeah.
to put.
He's in the middle. He's a good in the middle. Oh my gosh.
There we go.
Oh my
Oh,
goodness.
that's kind of creepy.
Why is he like a demon strawberry?
It's looking into my soul. Okay.
It sees you. Okay.
When you're sleeping.
Here's a pretty popular boy.
Here's a very
Okay,
popular boy.
I like Aladdin a lot, just because that's one of the films on this list that I actually watched a lot.
Yeah.
This is yes.
I mean, I don't know. He's a thief, but like, screw the system that he's living in. Like, it's like the Jean Valjean. Like, he's stealing food. Like, I don't care. I think he's like rebellious in a good way. I don't know.
This is one of my favorite movies.
Joey's
Disney
into Bad
movies.
Boys.
He's not that bad. He steals food and then he gives it to like an innocent girl. Like, he doesn't. He's a good guy, definitely, and he has great songs.
Bad
Yes.
Boys.
True.
Yes.
Truth.
Proud of your boy. Never should have been deleted. Disney, I have beef with you.
Yes, that mom subplot should have been left in.
Yes. Oh my goodness. Okay, so Aladdin is like pretty in the middle for me too. Honesty, obviously, he committed a big no-no, which is lying to Jasmine
lie.
the entire movie. And listen, there was no like fixing of that. There was like maybe like an oh, I'm sorry I lied, but she was just like, oh, I don't care. My relationship built on lies is completely fine because he's hot. And that's not gonna work for me. So I have him pretty low. In the middle, like middle low. Also, he just likes her because she's eye candy, and that's a problem for me. He kind of took like the idea of like winning the princess to like another level, and like Genie tries to tell him like, be honest, be honest, be honest, and he doesn't. So like that's the problem that I have with him. But he got great points for helping the children, calling that one dude a donkey butt, and that's the best scene in the entire film. Okay, and what else did he score high in? Empathy. Yeah, that's it. He's got a lot of
He is a
zeros.
good guy. He is a good guy. And it's one of the few times that the prince is the main character, which I appreciate. For the prince in question, I suppose. He's not exactly a prince at the beginning.
I think Jasmine is like alarmingly young canonically, right?
16.
Yep,
16.
she is.
18.
So big O no-nos. Yeah, that's another big O no-no is I count that as non-consensual. So he committed 3 O no-nos in my
Well,
book.
how old is Adam? How old is Aladdin?
18.
He ain't never had a friend like him.
Oh, okay. So he committed a no yes yes though, which is a character arc, but he also committed 3 O no-nos. So like, here's the thing. Big lie as in like huge lie. Like he lied about who he was, he tried to get rich, and then he got hitched to a princess for lying and manipulating. So
Yeah, I feel like if he was a little younger, it would be easier to let this slide. But
which is sad because his singing voice is just so pretty.
yeah, I mean, you argued that it's only for the eye candy. I don't know. I mean, he was trying to leave his socio-political station. He had good rapport with her when he met her. They both had that sort of longing for a different place in the world. So maybe that's a little...
He didn't start off, here's the other thing, is like he didn't start off wanting her for her station, and then he started wanting her for her station, which was really weird to me. Disney, why? Fun fact, my parents' first date was going to see Aladdin, so I exist because of this man. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Thank you for your service, Aladdin.
I like Aladdin, and I'm gonna argue I'm gonna say he should be either A or B.
Oh,
where I
no,
stand.
no. 3 oh no-nos, man. I will concede to C, but that's as high as I'm gonna go.
All right, we're stuck between B and C. I could go either way here.
Joey?
I like Aladdin. I don't know. He's probably one of my favorites, but whatever.
All right, then I am overruled and we will put him in B.
All right. We have 3 B tiers here. It makes sense that he's along with Flynn Rider. I feel like the only reason Flynn Rider didn't lie more was because of the circumstances, not because of his morality. So he and Aladdin probably fit in pretty well. I see them getting...
I also really like Tarzan.
I do like Tarzan, but how is he a prince?
Yeah, that's...
He is a prince. Fun facts. Ding, da, ding, da, ding, ding. Okay, so Princess Anna and Princess Elsa are actually his sisters because when their parents go out, it's been confirmed by Disney. Put a little
I didn't know that
check.
was confirmed.
What?
What?
Oh, I didn't know that. I just thought it was
It's
so
been
weird.
way.
Oh, it is. I thought you
wait
said
a
it wasn't confirmed.
minute.
It is. So when their parents go off on the ship, and so then he's technically Elsa and Anna's younger brother, and that's the whole deal.
Yes.
So that's why he's a prince. Otherwise, he is the son of the Gorilla King, and so he's an honorary prince.
Nice.
So 2 ways he's a prince. Also, I mean, he's Tarzan. Really? Are we going to ignore him?
Yeah, so...
What does that mean?
Nothing. Nothing at all. He's super protective of Jane, which is just adorable. And openness, he scored high in. Independence, he scored high in. Sacrificial nature, loyalty. Yeah, he's got a lot of that. He scores low in communication because he literally cannot talk. So I feel bad for him. Poor dude. It's not his fault.
I think we might have our first S-tier Disney prince. Also...
But
Yes.
what? Okay, well, I mean, I like Tarzan. Tarzan's good. Tarzan's. I don't have anything really against Tarzan. It's
Tarzan
just.
is also a main character.
Yeah.
And
you know what?
Fights a dude with a gun, right? when he doesn't.
A particularly brutal death.
Yes, very brutal. I
Oh my
love that. I love that
gosh.
guy.
I would like to point something else here when arguing for him to be S tier. He tries to save Clayton. I mean, he can't speak the same language, but he's trying to tell him, stop cutting the frickin' vine. So he's literally trying to save his enemy. What a Christ-like dude with long Jesus hair. So
you know what? I'm gonna go with you guys. I will jump on this bandwagon. I need to go rewatch this movie.
yeah.
And oh yes,
That's
he also commits.
fantastic.
Cool.
He commits an oh yes by admitting his feelings first and being open and honest about them. So he comes and he like studies her and everything that she likes, and then he comes and he's just like, look at flowers, please stay with me. And it's so cute. Yes. We love
S
him.
tier,
The end.
man.
Got
You
it.
know what?
S. We got our first S tier.
This isn't just a prince.
Yay!
This is a king. All right.
He's king of the jungle. Makes sense.
Hey.
Oh my gosh, Hercules.
More like
this
Hercules.
boy. Love this boy.
I love him. I seriously love him. The most
S tier?
wholesome man.
Do we have another?
Wholesome
Please.
Man.
I think he's a little bit of a bland moron.
Hercules scored second in my list. And he has great scores in openness, honesty, independence, empathy, loyalty, emotional intelligence, and just bravery in general.
This dude is legit.
Yes.
Way
Can
better
we talk
than his-
about how he like chokes the snakes and then it's just like
Very, very accurate. It's actually very accurate to the actual myth. Most of it.
Animal abuse.
Animal abuse.
call PETA.
So, okay, I think we can safely ignore the original myths in this. Otherwise, I'd have some words for his devotion to Zeus.
Boy.
Correct.
But I don't know. It's just this guy just strikes me as boring. Whenever he's on screen, I'm like, oh, this is fine. But can we get back to Meg's plotline? She actually has like some depth and emotions and.
But I think the thing is that he treats Meg actually really good. He's a good they complement each other well.
Yes, the emotional intelligence is super high. He committed the no yes by listening to her very intensely. One of the things he does in the movie where he's like, I'm going to listen to all of the ways that men have hurt you, and then I'm going to reassure you that I'm not going to hurt you and I'm going to stay loyal to you. And then even when she has committed the oh no of the big lie of working for Hades, he goes into the underworld, sacrifices his own life for hers. Well, he thinks he is. And then he punches him in the face and his face like caves in. And that's like, what?
Gotta punch poor old James Woods in the face.
Okay, Hades is also going to end up being, I'm calling it right now, Hades will end up being an S tier villain.
Yeah, yes, he will. Yes, he will. Yes, he will.
So,
I completely agree.
You guys have convinced me. I think Hercules is an S tier. Joey?
Yeah, I never saw this movie, but yeah, we can go with that.
Yeah, nice. Oh, Professor Brent Klein doesn't like it. He's like, this is the bland cracker movie. He called it something like that.
I don't really like
music
any of the
is so
music
good.
from it. Okay.
Oh.
Yeah, it's fun to watch. I think more so for Meg and Hades than for Hercules, but Hercules is fine. Prince Milo.
It's Michael J. Fox.
It's Michael J. Fox.
Okay, I have something to confess. I've not seen this movie.
Oh, I think you'd love it.
It's on the list of things I need to do.
Yeah.
So Milo's my number one spot.
Wow.
That face?
I'm into nerds, so that's how that works. But mostly Milo scored high in everything. He lost like 2 points total. One for maturity and one for emotional intelligence. The man is what? Is he supposed to be like an angel now, like with a bunch of eyes?
No, I'm just enjoying the vandalism. Yes, go on.
Please continue.
So he finds an entire civilization. He studies him. He's loyal to his own ideas. He has his own independent plot. When he meets the main character. He is willing and ready to set aside his wants and leadership for her wants and leadership. And I think that is just woo. Also, he doesn't just like her for eye candy, which I appreciate. And they end up ruling a kingdom together, and he sacrifices his life somewhere else to go live with her and pursue her dreams. And I just, wow, amazing, fantastic. He constantly sacrifices his safety for her. And even though she's stronger than him, because feminism, which is why he got feminism points, by the way. I love him. So there's my, please marry me, Milo, the end.
I don't have as strong feelings as Brees does, but I mean, I'm overall pretty positive on this dude. He's a good protagonist. I do definitely, it's an interesting story to have a character who has a goal that entirely shifts once he gets a clearer picture of what's going on. That's also a good plot for sort of an adventure movie like this, where they find a lost civilization. It's an adaptation of Atlantis, and that's pretty neat. It's got lots of blue glowies. I always love blue glowies.
I like Michael J. Fox.
Yeah.
I like how he's so powerless to the villain too. The villain is very strong, like physically, and he's not. And so like that power dynamic of like intelligence versus strength is always so interesting to me. And in the end, the big strong man falls and dies again. What is with males falling and dying? Think about it, like Gaston, this guy, Clayton,
Scar. Well, Scar didn't die in the fall though.
He wishes he died.
Scar. Yeah,
wish he
Rapunzel's mom falls, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Holy cow! Snow
Boba
White
Fett fell into a Sarlacc pit.
Fell. Wow. Okay, falling. Lots of falling.
Yeah, lots of falling. It's a non-gory way to murder your villain.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's like probably one of like the least graphic ways to like actually have somebody die in a Disney movie. It's just like,
That's
well,
true.
we fell.
That's
I
true.
never would have thought of him as a prince, but do we have another S tier? All right.
I like
I
Michael
would say
J. Fox. I like Michael J. Fox. I can live with that.
All right. Prince Philip.
Okay, he fought a dragon. There's some points.
Okay.
That's the main points I'm gonna give this guy. And I don't know. I need to
Like
convince
haircut.
some other
He
things.
he non-consensually kissed somebody while she was sleeping. He also found her in the forest and was super predatory. And
Didn't he need to kiss her to break the curse?
yeah, that's why I like maybe we'll give it to him. He has no character. He's just a go and save her type of gal. She has 16 lines in this movie, by the way, which is supposedly supposed to be about her, which makes the movie actually about him because he has more lines and more screen time.
Or about the fairies.
Oh, I
Maleficent.
guess-
The movie is really about Maleficent. Must be true.
Yeah, I guess. I don't know. But yeah, I'm not a fan. Not a fan of the guy. He's a good dancer. I'll give that to him. He can sing okay, but his predatory, like, we've met before. No, you haven't. No, you haven't. Stop lying.
Once upon a dream, I've got the score stuck in my head. Get it out. Okay.
Never.
Yeah, not a fan. So
It is I have to admit, the music is Tchaikovsky, and Tchaikovsky is the man.
Yeah. I don't know. I just find his face funny. He's just kind of like what we said earlier about Mel Gibson over here looking like he was designed by bread. This guy was designed by like 1950s bread.
Which he came out in the 1950s.
Yeah. The backgrounds are beautiful in that movie. I love the palette and everything, but just
That's like the reason I watched that movie. It's so beautiful.
yeah. Maybe the real Sleeping Beauty was the trees we passed along the way. So I don't know. I don't have strong feelings on him. The dragon fighting scene is most of what I remember about him. So
Yeah, that's kind of all the points I'm going to give him.
Anybody opposed to the E or D tier?
Nah.
E, please.
Joey?
Joey?
Yeah, sure. I mean, I would have said D, but I don't know anything about this guy. That would have just been so we filled the hole. But yes,
Yeah.
go for it.
Now I just want to rewatch the film just for the green fire.
Yes. Animation.
Here's Prince Charming. You can tell he's rotoscoped because
Oh my gosh.
look at
That is.
him.
Oh, that's not charming. Why did he get that name?
Fine, we
This
can
has
call him
gotta be a
Henry.
meme. Why is this not a meme?
I have some feelings about him. He's again really low, and that's just simply because he literally knows nothing about her. So he's committed the oh no no of eye candy. He's committed the oh no no of no reason boy. He's kind of has no character arc, which is another oh no no. And he's blah. Everyone knows he's blah. He maybe goes after her for the size of her feet, but that's about it. Like he danced with her once.
Oh.
And then he's like, I'm gonna go find you because you seem emotionally manipulable.
You say
Right.
this guy's got a foot fetish?
I forgot.
Yes.
I thought this was the guy from Snow White. Good to be straight up with you guys. That's one down
Oh,
on
that's
the list.
charming.
You're one
We
down.
said-
You're one away. You're one away.
Foot fetish. I was
Charming.
like, holy cow! I don't remember that scene in Snow White.
So yeah, charming. Live action Cinderella, him, woo, beautiful, amazing, fantastic. This guy, goodbye.
I like the movie. I don't like this guy.
I would like to vouch for him for one reason. Have you guys seen the clip from one of the sequels where he jumps out a freaking window?
I forbid you to take another step down these stairs. Okay.
Listen. Him in the third movie is just the best thing that ever happened, but we have to condense it to the first movie because, I mean, otherwise we'd be talking about they're completely two different people. They're totally two different people.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I could
he's
say
just blah.
solid D or C.
Because he literally only goes after women for their looks because he's just danced with her once. He's had no conversations with her. There's nothing big and great about him. Yeah, no, not a fan.
I don't know. If Phil was designed by bread, this man was designed by tap water. Like the kind that tastes a little wrong, so you decide to go for bottled water. Just look at his
Oh, no.
rotoscoping. I'm fine. I'm pretty indifferent to him. He's fine. I don't know. I don't want to judge people too much on there. Yeah, he's straight up like, I want to. I'm trying to remember. Is he like, I want to find her or I want to marry her? Is that why he's running around with the shoe?
Yes, his proclamation is, I'll marry whoever fits in this shoe.
That's the dumbest.
Oh, gosh.
Okay. It's fairy tale stuff, but it's like that's the dumbest way to do it.
Yeah. Are we all comfortable with E tier?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Foot fetish might put him at F tier for me.
Yeah, he's gonna go to the F tier for me because that's where he is on my list.
F for feet.
I'm partially deciding where things go based on so that the chart looks even, which is probably not a good way to do it.
Oh no, Seth.
I know. I really want it to look even.
Okay, this guy. I don't. He's not in the movie long. This is Snow White. For the viewers who don't know what's going on, this is Snow White.
This is Snow White.
No. This is from Snow White.
Fun fact,
he's
they
low.
both have like the same face. If you do like a side by side of them, their facial features are like almost the same. And it's why? I think the
Yeah.
animators got lazy.
It's like Rapunzel and Anna.
Copy paste.
So are you
Yeah,
saying these
wasn't
two?
that like the first Disney movie?
Yeah, it was to be fair, it was the first Disney movie.
It was the first Disney princess movie, right? It's
It was
not
the
first
first
Disney one.
It's the first Disney legit movie
Yeah. And the first one in Technicolor.
in Technicolor
Wow.
without a mouse.
With him.
She's brutal. Like that villain is just brutal.
Yeah.
Does he kill her? No. Is
No,
it the
like-
No,
Dwarfs
lightning.
kind of chase her.
Lightning. She falls off a rock, and then vultures eat her.
Yeah. I
Ugh.
think he just kind of kisses her corpse. What do you think he believes to be a corpse?
Yeah, and like there is no reason for him to think that he has to kiss her to bring her back to life, which is the non-consensual oh no
he
no.
just legit goes for it.
No character arc. Eye candy. He sees her in a garden and then starts singing to her. One Love. Okay, by the way, that song, sorry, Word Gibberish by Brees Hammond. That song is beautiful. Why did they waste it on him? That's my question.
So
I put him pretty low. I put him in E and F, but everybody else can decide.
for one reason and one reason alone, we should completely change how this tier list is arranged. Hang on. I'm trying to select all of these. It's not letting me. Hang on. I'm trying to move all of these up here. Now, part of this is me wanting things to look balanced, but also, have you guys ever looked up the age gap here?
Oh, it's bad.
14 to something. Oh my goodness.
bad.
It's
14
so
to
gross.
Brees, take a wild guess how old this man is.
26.
It's worse.
30?
31.
Oh,
Okay,
Yeah, that's
he gets
F.
negative F.
Yeah, so
that
we're
isn't. Yeah, you know what? Move them up. Move them up. Make room. Okay. Whew.
yeah.
Oh boy.
Prince Adam.
Oh my goodness, here comes the gaslighter. He's the worst.
Okay, from the text we had ahead of time, for some reason I was getting the sense that you'd be really in support of Prince Adam, and I was going to be like, oh, I might have to knock him down a few pegs, but
No.
we might
No.
agree on him.
No, so Adam's in last.
Really?
Yes, he is
I'm
the
shocked
worst.
because I know so many people who think this is the greatest movie ever made, and they love this guy's character.
I don't think
No,
I heard
Stockholm Syndrome. No, thank you. Kidnaps father. Instead of just being like, oh, I'm a good human being, let him go. He keeps her in his house forcibly, which is just weird. Why are you doing that? There's another age gap with them. He's literally an animal. Literally an animal. Is everyone just gonna pass over that? He has a dungeon.
Yeah, that is bad.
He keeps
That
her
is
in.
that is a slight problem.
He screams at her. He gets mad at her all the time. He literally screams in her face. Her hair like flies back, and she's just like, control your temper. And the entire character arc is like him controlling his temper. It's really not. Bye, goodbye. No.
Bye, Felicia. Okay.
Beast Adam age. So he is about like 21, right? And then you mentioned the age gap. I'm just checking the age gap.
I
About
thought his
age
21st
7.
birthday was the day that he got put under the spell.
I thought that was when he was 11.
Oh.
Yeah. And then the flower, the rose, which is fully enchanted, would bloom until his 21st birthday.
Oh, you're right. You're right.
So
I'm wrong.
still a kind of uncomfy age gap, like 4 years. I think Aladdin and Jasmine, that one's a little more.
Wait, what is Bella's age?
17. Yeah, the age gap's weird.
Singing Candelabra.
Him
Yeah, also he
keeping all
like
of-
doesn't apologize for the fact that he put like his entire castle under a spell. He abuses poor people and like what? The character arc isn't even a thing. He doesn't okay, his character arc should have been you care about other people, but no, it's loving romantically. How does that like he gets cursed for being a jerk to an old person and brought back to full health by loving a human woman? What? I don't get it. I don't get it.
It would have been better if it was a story of him and his surrogate father, Maurice. Teaching him morality, you know?
Morality.
Yeah. that
Yeah,
would have been,
I would say E tier. That's where I'm
This
gonna
is
put him.
this is the Disney movie I really don't have any super strong attachment to because I barely watched it. So yeah, I really don't.
Interesting.
I love this movie, but I can't say I love him too much. I mean, I think you make valid points.
I'm pretty attached to him. I'm pretty attached to the movie, but
It's objectively a really good movie, but I just don't have any.
Yeah, I watched
Because
that movie.
Belle
all the time.
is awesome.
yeah, Belle's
And
great.
we'll admit that.
Yeah. I can't believe I'm doing this. I might have to agree on the E tier.
Mm.
Yeah. I have another vote for S tier, My Secret Prince. Kyle, just let me say first.
I was gonna say you have a secret here. Let's see what it is.
All right, here's this handsome boy.
Die in a fire.
He is he's quite intelligent,
No.
charismatic. He has
No.
great ambition and cares about his country.
No.
He was highly influenced by his family.
No.
He,
I literally thought this was going to be Anakin Skywalker for a second. But
classic Disney
Listen,
song.
it should
Love
have
is an
been
Open
Loki.
Door.
Loki as a Disney prince.
Oh, that would have been a fun pick. He'd be a good discussion.
This is not no.
He's the only character to ever be physically assaulted by one of the princesses. Go Anna.
Worse, like this guy started the trend for all the like surprise twist villains, and that's not good.
Oh my goodness, I despise this man. Despise this
look at
man.
those
He
eyes.
literally tried to murder both of them. He tried to murder both of them.
Is there a Z tier?
You do what you gotta do.
Jeez, Seth.
You know what was so sad? I was young and I was in the movie theater and I was like, he's so cute. And, oh my goodness. And I remember just being like, what?
I love that they did that.
You know, Kristoff going to like punch him and then Anna being like, no, babe, I got this. That's like, mwah. We love that.
So, I don't know, man. I mean, we did see him giving like blankets and soup to poor people in Arendelle.
To obtain the kingdom, he committed lying.
Everyone's got an angle.
He likes her for eye candy, will land her status. He's abusive and gaslighty. He has no character arc. He has a negative character arc, and yeah. Bye.
Joey, where is he rank?
Yeah,
Where's
Joey.
Yeah, I don't like the sideburns. I don't like him.
Correct. Bye.
Great reasoning. I agree.
But where does he go, Joey?
Oh, probably F. I can't find anything redeeming about him. Especially since he was
F.
supposed to be the villain.
What is?
Yeah, your computer's going kind of berserk.
It is?
Yeah.
Is that a pirate cap?
No, I'm trying to make him an e-boy so that you guys will vote for
Oh no.
I'm not gonna vote for an e-boy. Sorry, ain't
him. Why
happening.
not?
No.
Give us our first Disney e-boy prince, please.
Oh, no.
This isn't working. He's not even.
You giving him why are you giving him black eye?
He looks like a mime.
Seth.
Okay, fine. My sweet e-boy Hans goes in the F tier. Any final words?
So, what have we learned today? That the best princes are Monkey Boy, Huncules, and Michael J. Fox.
The best princes are ripped. Show a lot
I
of
have not learned but been reminded that most Disney romances are like really superficial and kind of stupid.
Yeah. Everyone, I would date A tier and up. So Disney needs to get better at princes. That's all I have to say. Shang, where is Shang?
Oh wait!
How could you do this to me?
Oh, I'm so sorry. With Shane, he was on the list. He was another one who I couldn't find a good awkward picture for.
Got a good song.
Okay, listen.
Dude, he's a general. I can respect that. He's a general in an army.
Listen, I think he liked Mulan for who she was the entire time.
All right.
I genuinely think that.
Can we vote him for an S tier?
He was a general in an army. Fought the Huns. I'll go with it.
Yeah. Yep.
All right. Here they are. The top 5 acceptable.
5.
The top 5 who are acceptable for your next Disney princess. If you know a Disney princess and you need to ship, pick one of these lads or this
Call
guy.
1-800-8675-309 and we will.
Yeah. Avoid all e-boys, pedophiles, racists, foot fetishists, and literal wild animals who enslave random candle men. And if they lie a little bit, you can get over it. That's our list and our moral judgment. I see Brees agrees.
I would date the top 5, so yes.
Okay. Have a good week.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.